Good morning, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be redoing the headliner in the GTO, and I also have the headliner out for the El Camino, so I'm going to redo both of those at the same time. The weather looks good outside now, but in a couple of hours it's supposed to rain, so I can't really do outside stuff, so I'm going to be doing this in my garage. So let's get to it. Okay, so in the GTOs you have your sun visor screw, which is a Torx, and you have a screw inside of here. I think it's a Phillips. Let's see if we can zoom in on it. I'll tell you once I take it out, but there's a little cap that goes in it. Just pop the cap out, and I'll see if there's any more screws as we go. So what I'll do is I'll show you all the screws and everything right now, and when it comes to the other side over there, I'll time lapse that so you can see how to take it off. But I just want to show you the screws and the location of the screws. So okay, so it was a Phillips screw in here, and that just pulls back like that. That just pulls back like that. And there were two Torx screws right there holding the visor on, and then one Torx screw to hold the visor catch, and it's the same size Torx. So I'm just gonna disconnect the visor so I can get it out of the way, and I'll get back to it. This clip is kind of tricky. What you can do is I used a little pick, and I lift right up under here, pop that up, and then it slid out. The A-pillar trim, it's just clipped on. There's no screws in it, so you gently pull on it. You can pull that out, and I don't think I have to take it all the way off, because as you see right here, it looks like I can get this down without taking it out. And these are in clips over here on the side right there, so I can probably lift that out of there. Let me get to the back and see if the back also clips in. Okay, so the back also clips in. So you just gently pull on that, and again, you don't have to take the whole thing off because the headliner itself is in similar clips, just like this one right here. There's another one, that one right there. There's another one in the back, and you just have to pull it out of there. So the next thing is the light. I'm not sure how the light is on here, but when I figure it out, I'll let you know. All right, this headliner is real messy, just to let you know. All the little foam pieces falls out everywhere, so you might have to get you some safety glasses, or you get this stuff all over you. What I'm trying to figure out now is how this light goes in there. It may clip in, so I'm gonna get some little plastic stuff I had for trim and see if I can pry on it a little bit to see if there's screws in it or if there are clips. Okay, I couldn't see much from the light by trying to pry it down, but what I did do is try to take the lens cover off. There's two little spots on it, and I just took the pick, and you got one one that was right here and one right over there, and just gently pry those, and you can take the lens cover off. And I'm just taking the lens cover off to see if I can get a better look at if there's any screws in it, and yes, there are. There's two Phillips screws right there. Okay, the back of the light has a clip right here, and just take the pick and hit the back part of that clip, and it should slide right out. Can't do it right now because I'm holding the headliner with one hand and the camera with the other. All right, so it seems that I got everything out so far, at least on the passenger side. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera up for time lapse, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing the driver's side. Take that visor catch off, the visor, all of these, and pull the headliner out.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats.
Okay, got the headliner out. If you fold it a little, kind of like a taco, don't crease it, but kind of fold it a little like a taco and let the seats all the way back, it'll come right out. If you turn it so that the front part of it goes out either door first, then it'll come out. I took it out of the passenger side, but I'm not sure if it matters what side you take it out of. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and clean it off, get a brush and brush all this foamy stuff off. And it looks like it's about to rain, so I don't know how much time I'm going to have out here. So let me go ahead and get that brushed off real fast.
Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted you been.
Okay, now that I got the headliner out, I'm gonna go ahead and move my car because it looks like it's about to rain. So when you do it in the headliner, it'll be good if you can let the headliner sit for at least 24 to 48 hours before you put it back in there. I did the one in the G8 and I actually put it back in too soon. And when you have to fold it a little bit to get it to go back in, it kind of makes the material loose again. So, and I'll put a link to when I did the headliner in the G8 in this video. So let's go ahead and get it started.
Set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything.
Okay, I got the first half done. The wrinkles in it is for when I had the vinyl folded, so I'm hoping I can get some heat later and that'll come out, or if it'll just come out when it's on the car on its own. But other than that, everything looks good. And I'm gonna go ahead and fold back the other side now and get that done.
Everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored?
Okay, got the top done. Again, it's actually smooth. I don't know how it looks in the camera, but because the vinyl was folded up, it has some spots on it. But I should be able to smooth this stuff out a little bit later, or maybe the heat will take it out. If not, it's not that bad. I think it looks pretty good. So, all right, so let me go ahead and put this up and let it dry and pull out the headliner for the GTO. Okay, got the GTO top headliner right here. Getting ready to spray it with the glue. I'm going to do it the same way, just do half of it, but I'm using the actual headliner material for this one. I'm not putting vinyl on, I'm just using the headliner material, the original stuff that's supposed to go on it, and that's what I'm going to put on it. So let me just go ahead and take this out of the package and get it stretched out and lay it out on top of the headliner. And just like I'm going to do it just like the other one, I'm going to do half of it at a time.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares.
I only had a half a can of the adhesive left, so I just went to the store and picked up another can. They didn't have the exact kind, but it's still 3M premium headliner adhesive. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this as a backup just in case.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings.
Just gonna wait about a couple of minutes just to make sure that the glue gets sticky before I put the foam over it.
You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you...
Okay, got the first half of it done, and I'm gonna flip it over and get the second half done. Came out good, no wrinkles. Seemed like the material is easier to work with than the vinyl, but with the material you can't have any wrinkles. The wrinkles doesn't come out very easy because of the foam on the back. When you try to pull it, it won't pull the foam. All right, so let's flip it back and start the other one.
You understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing. Sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew that.
Alright, glue has been applied. Again, I'm gonna wait a little bit, a couple of minutes. It's hot out here, so I noticed that the glue is drying a lot faster, so I don't have to wait as long as I normally would. Let me get some more glue in that area.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me?
Okay, I just finished the other side and came out good. I don't know how the camera's gonna show it, but there's no wrinkles in it. You see some divots from my fingers, but there's no wrinkles. What would make this easier is if you had a roller. You can actually roll it and you don't have to slide your hands all over it like I did. And I have a roller. I just left it inside of the El Camino because I was putting the carpet in the El Camino, and I used the roller to smooth out the carpet. So a roller would make it easier. It looks like it took, if I would have had one whole can of adhesive, that would have did it, because you see right there I have 2 cans and I still have a half of a can left in a new can that I just bought. So it looks like it should be one whole can should do it. So, all right. So I'm not sure if I'm going to record putting this back in. I may or may not, because just like I said, I'm going to let this sit for probably about 2 days before I get ready to put it back in the car. So not sure if I'm going to record it or not. I'm just going to go ahead and close out this video. And if I decide to record when I put it back in, it'll be part of another video. Okay, again, it's hot out here. I decided to go ahead and just close this video out. I didn't want to make it too long with putting the headliner back in. So what I'll do is just go ahead and put the headliner back in myself. I may not record it because it's just the reverse procedures of when I took it out. So the same thing, just put it right back in. It's probably nothing hard about it. So I knocked out both of the the headliners for the El Camino and for the GTO. I had the headliner for the GTO here for a while. I just didn't have the time to do it with me working on the El Camino and things. So thanks for watching. Click that subscribe button if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to receive my notification of my uploads that I put out every Sunday at noon. And I'll see you in the next video.